I own Sensei Action Martial Arts and Fitness. I've been training with some of the best in the world. I'm a 4th degree black belt. I'm working on my own Family Fitness Revolution program for kids.
My primary base is American Kempo Karate, but through my time when I turned to black belt, I was able to train with a bunch of different people of different styles, Taekwondo, some mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, Judo, parkour, some knife fighting, and military combatives as well. I'm really excited. I want to see how you can pull off the kicks in real life.
It's a front elbow, so it's more like when we do our jabs, it's like a jab with the elbow. So you're the guy is up close to you, and we go right into him, right into the head, the jaw, anywhere to knock out. So you definitely a move used in fighting all the time.
This one is a hook with the front leg. Some people do it with a vertical punch, and some people turn their wrist and get the full motion here. When you're here, you have to turn your body, make sure you get that hip movement in, and then turn your body as well into it. So that one's a reverse punch. It's also called a cross punch. So you're using your backhand. This is gonna be one of your most powerful punches. The problem is that it's very easy for the opponent to see it.
Cross is more the power actually comes from the leg, and that's why you see him when he punches, he turns his leg, he rotates it to add that power into it. And that's a backhand. And backhand, we use it all the time. When we're fighting, you just go right there. Instead of jabbing it, you're gonna go around the head, bam, and hit him in the back of the head, or the side of the head, I mean. So it's a quick backhand to the body or to the stomach.
So this is one of the most popular front hand jabs. It looks like Ryu was doing it to the body. And instead of telegraphing and using your hips this way, you're pushing forward. And it also looks like he's doing a shuffle. So he's getting a little more momentum to push forward.
That's not an uppercut. We really don't do it from this bottom position. I wouldn't start down here to throw a punch from up here. But if I'm down here and he gets me down, I want to come right back up. It's still a practical move.
I'm not too comfortable with this one just because it's really hard to get power with the front hand. My worry is that if I get super low, it's super easy for them to sweep my leg. So this one is a push side kick with your front leg. This one's more of a defensive move. It's not going to be your most powerful kick because you're not stepping through with your foot to kick.
When you're attacking the person, it's a quick, easy move to go right into him. That's a leg kick, and leg kick is used most in anything in MMA and fighting. In the UFC, you see is the kicking right to the thigh.
So if you kick right here, there's a bunch of nerves and your leg will fall asleep. Ryu is actually kicking to the, looks like the ankles, trying to break the bottom of the leg. That works as well. You can do a calf kick, which is a newer kick that we see in MMA, and that freezes up the leg, and then they can no longer use their leg at all. I don't know if I could pull that off in real life. He's using his super good flexibility to bring his leg up, an inward crescent kick. This one's a little tougher because realistically, if I'm in a fight and I throw a kick and he sees it coming, he blocks it out of the way, I'm just wide open.
But it is a martial art kick that we teach, so it is part of the martial arts, but not really practical in actual fighting. It's like more of a shin kick with the front leg as a little side kick. It's a lot on the legs, because if you miss the person could come on top of you, so it's kind of dangerous.
Oh, that's a tough one. Holy crap. I feel like I've never seen this one actually happen in real life. All right, looks like we're kind of doing some more of the fake ones.
Oh, this is the hardest one. This is not practical at all.
He's doing kind of like a crescent kick we did earlier, but trying to sweep the feet.
I try to practice this. The rotation is so hard to keep your foot up. You can turn your body and go into it, but it's different than what he's doing. Now, unless you're a breakdancer, that's kind of impossible. That's a pop-up roundhouse. That way, when we use a lot in martial arts, it's a good, you go up in the air, bam, kick him in the head, come right back down, and you can get a lot of power into it, and bam, knock somebody out. Fighters have used it. I use it in my sparring matches and stuff, so yeah, it's fun. It's a good kick.
All right, so this is probably one of my most favorite of the kicks so far. This one's kind of a sneaky one. It's called an axe kick. Usually if you ever do a round kick, it's very easy, you're telegraphing. Anytime you do a straight kick, it's usually less power, but it's more direct and it's faster. This is kind of a mix of both. It looks like you're about to do a front kick, but you actually just bring your leg really high and then crack him across the face.
It's more of a martial art, like a kung fu-ish kind of stance. It's more for the art of it. You know, we don't like, oh, hold on, wait, let's get ready into a stance before we fight.
So this is kind of an interesting combination. So he's starting off with a cross punch, and it gives him the distance to follow up with a inward crescent kick. So this one's kind of cool because if the guy's too close to you, you usually can't kick someone, especially with a really high kick, if they're smothered up this close to you. So instead of using a jab, because there's not enough room, he really brings it back, throws that cross punch, so he can do an inward crescent kick we did before.
That's a double elbow to a punch, so he's blocking his head, and you go down, you hit him in the stomach as hard as you can, so it drops. So it is kind of practical. I would never go on my knee, but I'll hit him, and I'll go low and hit for the stomach, so have him drop his hands, and bam, I'll go for the head.
He's using, again, that forward elbow. He unravels it into a jab to the face, a reverse punch to the body, and then uppercuts to the face. It's a little bit of a combination of everything we've done. Pulling off in a real fight, if you're trying to tell yourself you're gonna do this, you'd probably have to practice it hundreds of times, so you don't have to think about it anymore. But it's definitely doable.
Of course, you can't do a Hadouken, but hey, it's always fun to do it again. It was my favorite move in the whole game. But we do have double hand punches in martial arts. We know we come around and hit both the stomach and the chest at the same time. So it's a kung fu kind of move.
In karate, I've definitely done a side push to fold him over again or to push him away. The other thing to do as well is kind of this overhead and underhand strike. In this one, it's all about another combination. Roundhouse kick to the groin, and then brings his leg back, steps up, does a side kick to push him backwards, shuffles in with a reverse punch, and then really knocks him out with inward crescent kick.
And that's just a cool little combo, you know? You hit them with a cross or blocking, you end them with a kick. You just want to keep going levels. In fighting, we go different levels to always play chess with them, so they don't know where the kick is coming from.
I'm kind of surprised how many moves actually work pretty well. Definitely all of his punches were actually super realistic.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, then make sure you subscribe. And you know what? Check the playlist out, there's plenty more. Go on, have fun, keep watching. I'll just be here.